Basically, I took the government to court for arresting me 3 times in one day. And I represented myself in a 12-day trial against 2 barristers and 2 solicitors. And, I had the second top Victorian police on the witness stand for a day and a half. So it was pretty exhilarating. And I won that 2 out of the 3 arrests were unlawful. But unfortunately, there's a loophole in the legal system, as there usually is, that I got offered $15,000 to not go to court. They call it mediation. I call it bribery. But anyway, I said, I don't want the money. I just want public vindication. So I want a public apology. They refused that. So we went to court. Now, the judge only awarded me $4,000 in damages for the 2 unlawful arrests, which is considerably low, of course. Anyway, because I got less after the court case than I did get offered before the court case, the court system sees it as a loss that I wasted the court's time and resources in getting a worse outcome, a less favourable outcome. Now, I had great arguments to argue that, well, actually, I got public vindication because I won 2 out of the 3 arrests, which is what I wanted. But anyway, the judge decided to rule badly. And so she ruled that I had to pay the cost of the other side, which was, well, $250,000 is my bill, which is apparently a discount. And the really terrible thing about that is no one remembers that I won the case. All people remember is that I have this massive bill. And so the message there is, even if you have the guts and the resources to take the government to court and win, we'll still find a way to make you suffer. And that's a terrible message for people who are looking at doing something like that, because their friends will say, well, look what happened to Monica Smith. She won and lost anyway, So I was forced to appeal that case, and it's coming up on March 23rd, which is very exciting. And I think the judge made a really big mistake, because if she had just left the $4,000 damages, but, let both of us pay our own costs, I would have walked away. It would have been over and done with. But because she kind of forced my hand, I'm now being able to appeal the arrest that she said was lawful, which was the worst arrest. I was in a paddy wagon for 45 minutes with no charge at all. So I now get to appeal that, and I get to appeal her decision, which was a very bad decision. So I'm quite excited about that.